Hey everyone, today I just want to share something that I picked up over the weekend, and the subject is think before you speak. And I am totally guilty of this as well. Sometimes words that come out of my mouth to my children can be cussing, and I don't really mean what I say. So this recent past week I'm here in Arizona, met some great people, and one of the people I connected with, anyway, she's turning 60, and I share with her some of the things that I do, and one of the things that caught her eyes was, well, I can correct these women hip issues without even touching them. And she just goosebump all over her, just like really felt this whole body was just like, whoa. And I came to realize after much questions, she's now 60, turning 60, and yet there was she had a hip issues, one replaced already, that made her hip three-quarter of an inch longer than the other. And the doctor said there's nothing that she can do. It's like a hopeless case. They have to do another surgery on the opposite hip that doesn't really have anything wrong with it to even it out. So that wasn't much of a help. So with much probing, as I was speaking to her and say, well, would you like me to do a little exploration? So fair enough. It took me back to an event. This was like 1989. So that's like, whoa, almost 30 years ago. And it was around someone made an opinion of her unworthiness. This was like a conversation in a lunchroom. And this was the time that she's a mother of 3, never had to work outside the home, but due to circumstances, she had to go back to work. The conversation was, she was having this conversation with another coworker. The coworker asked her, do you have kids? She said, yeah, I have 3. Very excited, very happy with that answer, because her kids and being motherhood was the most blessing things that she can do, and very proud of, feeling very worthy. And listen to this. So this lady made a comment, wow, you're like a baby machine. That I just felt, even though this was 1989, I felt everything that she was experiencing that day. She felt numb, unworthy, not enough, questioning her about her motherhood. She thought she just have children. It was such a wonderful pride and joy to be told that she's a baby machine. So she felt hopeless and really questioning her about her worthiness and being enough. So she carried that all over. She had another incident years before that with her throat. She had surgery with throat and couldn't speak, and doctors said, nope, I can't help you. And another again, feeling hopeless and not able to do anything. So lucky for her, she did find somebody to unlock that and get some help. She was able to talk. And then she attracted with this hip. Almost 30 years later, she was still experiencing that. So I want to share with you is we live in the world of feelings and emotions. Even though you think that has passed, but it's stored yet somewhere in your body. So if you have issues, certain different area is like part of you, certain emotion that you held for so long. So I was able to help her release that, and when she stood up, she didn't no longer feel any discomfort of her hip at all. Normally she sit down for a while, which we were doing sitting, and she would be very painful. So I just want to share with you, lady, is I work in these places before as a nurse, and one of the things I hate was in the lunchroom where we bitch about each other, bitch about stories, and we don't really think before we speak. We don't really ask and inquire, and before that you judge, and our comment can be very, very hurtful. So my message to you is, when you have to talk, think about, is it true? Is it helpful? Is it inspiring? Is it necessary? Is it kind? And I want to leave you with that note. Be kind with your words. Roll your tongue 3 times if you must, if you have something to criticize. because it hurts, and somebody can really hurt from that, from our statements. So I get emotional, I'm so sorry. But I want you to leave with that, and you are worthy, you are enough, you are amazing woman who deal with everything from house sitting, babies, animals, and dealing with your work. Knowing that you are the best in the world and you're doing your best that you can be. So with that in mind, don't allow anybody words or saying that will take you away from your worthiness and your enoughness, because you are an amazing being. Thank you so much, and take care.